Alright everybody, this is Halos and Heroes. The comment that I got on this was, there's another song probably connected to this murder song according to hints she gave, or at least it is also about domestic violence, and it has a similar amazing live performance. It happened quiet live at the Current. And this was from Einyan, which I believe is the name. If I mispronounced it, please let me know in the comments. I do mispronounce names occasionally. Alright, let's go ahead and get started.
Ice blue and hollow as it rains against their will. Feathers falling out of a pillow, as if time is standing still. And I can't remember much more, but I know it happened quiet, so quiet.
So, from the description, eyes blue and hollow as it rains against their will, feathers falling out of the pillow as if time is standing still. I can't remember much more, but I know it happened quiet, so quiet. In abuse situations, especially, oftentimes when there is a disconnection of reality, we lock ourselves away in this little place in our mind while it's happening, so that it's our body's way of protecting us from living through it. So, knowing that she is fixated on specific elements, to me sounds like something pretty serious. Let's keep going.
Words falling out through the window. All that remains is a silent call. Is the earth colored red as I land like a flower on the meadow? Oh, love is wild. You fell apart like a stone can be broken into sand. Oh, thousand pieces spread across a crying land, and you can't remember that day, but you know it happened quiet, so quiet.
So, what I'm picking up here is love is wild. And, of course, in tumultuous relationships, everything starts out well. Everything starts out in that honeymoon, rose-colored glasses kind of way. And then, in cases of toxicity, especially, that veneer, if you will, tends to fall away, and the person that is within comes out. You fell apart like a stone can be broken into sand, 1,000 pieces spread across a crying land, and you can't remember that day, but you know it happened quiet, so quiet. So the person she's referring to, whether it's herself or the other person in the relationship, went from that genial veneer that initially won her over, or she won them over with, to their real personality, the toxic person that came out. And this is my interpretation, my perception, so if I'm wrong, please fill me in the comments. I don't mind being wrong. I like hearing what you guys have to say. But is the earth colored red? This could be a visual metaphor of blood in her eyes, or the rose-colored glasses that we just talked about. It could be like right before you black out, your vision changes color, or can. So there's a lot of different interpretation that can be seen from this.
Words falling out through the window. All that remains is a silent call. Is the earth colored red as I land like a flower on the meadow? Oh, love is wild.
I missed that initially. I thought I'd gotten ahead of myself in the lyrics. Excuse me. But she actually comes back and repeats that verse, so obviously that's important to her. Words falling out through the window. So when you suffer that abuse or whatever she's referring to, I think of like when you get choked, for instance, in a bad way, when the world starts to fade out and you hear that wah 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 wah. That's my interpretation of words falling out through the window, and then all that remains is a silent call. So, I mean, once you're no longer conscious, it's all black, it's all dark, it's all quiet. Not necessarily a good thing.
Speak over my voice. I will return from the shadows, and I bleed in your bed. Turn it red like the ground outside your window. Oh, love is wild. Love is wild. Love is wild.
Okay. I always pause it too soon, but I'm assuming that's the end of it. Don't you speak over my voice as she returns to consciousness, from what I'm gathering. I will return from the shadows. Again, this is if I'm not expired, then I will return from unconsciousness, and I'll blade in your bed. Well, whatever is transpiring, and I think that it's a safe bet that we can only imagine, but I'll bleed in your bed and I'll turn it red. Whatever is happening in that bed is obviously not pleasant. Like the ground outside your window. This could have been the initial incident that led to more outside staining the ground out there as well, like an event that transpired throughout the house from one room to another. And then we conclude with love is wild, which to me is, again, the codependent toxicity we've spoken of before, where even though we feel like things are going well in the beginning, however they turn out, all depends on the circumstances. Always make sure the person that you are falling in love with, you get to know them. Be wary of red flags. Be cautious if they appear to be moving too fast. If they seem to become more and more controlling, possessive, start blocking out your friends, or they can't seem to function without you around. Those are all telltale signs. Now, I'm no doctor, I'm no lawyer, I'm no therapist. But those are common signs of codependency, and I would caution you to just make sure the person you're with shares your values. Set boundaries. Make your expectations known and make them realistic. Don't be afraid to speak up for yourself, make your feelings known, and be assertive. Because at the end of the day, it's your life, and you're the one who has to live it. It's been Halos and Heroes. I love you guys, and I care. Just know you're not alone, and I appreciate you being here. Thank you.